Gary, if you take an overview, and I know y'all go all over the place singing as well. Myself, I'm all over the place MCing and preaching, doing different stuff. I'm going to ask you this question. Maybe it's going to be a part 2 to it as well. But the first thing is, what do you see as the biggest problem facing the music ministry? I'm going to give you a few minutes to think about it. What's the biggest problem facing the music ministry today? Or do you see any problem in the church?
I would say there were probably 2 problems.
Okay.
I think the first problem isn't a new problem. I think it's a fairly old problem that's been beaten up, but it still exists. I think there's still there's a huge issue still with traditionalism, with us making what Grandma said law, or doing what we used to do with no explanation, learning better and still not wanting to do better.
Okay.
And I just thank God that I'm not at a congregation that operates, within that manner. But I think the larger problem, more than anything, is probably honesty. And when I say honesty, I think there are too many. You go too many places and you see too many people who aren't just flat out honest with themselves. Everybody has a lane with your name on it that you need to stay within. And I think that we, at least from our experiences, we go way too many places, and you see way too many people who are doing things that they have no ability to do. And not only is it something that they don't have the ability to do, but you see people who they can't remove themselves for the greater good of the ministry. I'll just use for an example, at our congregation, as the minister of music at the Eastside Church of Christ in Oklahoma City, that doesn't necessarily mean that my job is to lead every single song that needs to be sung. My job is to make sure that whoever is leading, or whomever, whether it be singular or plural, that it is spirit-led and it's what the congregation needs right now. At our congregation, we have a team of 5 or 6 guys, and you've been in there, heavy hitters. Guys that can go.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's no reason for me to get up and sing and dominate worship service when somebody else is leading the congregation in another direction, and the Spirit is taking us somewhere, and the worship is just on a whole nother tangent. For me to get up in all my selfishness and say that, when I'm the song leader, I'm the minister of music here, I need to sing. That's crazy and that's selfish. And I think so many times we have a lot of guys who are talented, a lot of guys who have gifts that we don't even allow to use those gifts because we've done it for so long. We think that our way is the only way, and we think that if we don't sing for a week or two, somebody's going to forget who we are.
Yeah.
But I tell you, when you remove yourself and allow capable, talented, gifted guys to lead your worship, I think that you're in a much better place.
Exactly. Man, very, very, very well said. Going back over just for a second, that traditionalism, I really see that it has, in so many areas, have really killed some churches. Because, like you said, a lot of stuff that's not scripture, that we will make scripture, and we will bind it on people when it's not scripture. Case in point, and I'm not going to stay on it long, but case in point, a lot of people have problem with basing. There's nothing scripturally wrong with it, and if it is, I would just I really would like for somebody to give me some scripture, and to this day, and I'm not trying to be controversial.
No. Right. And you have the same issue with, dealing with it for years, multiple song leaders, a praise team, and all these kind of things. But I've asked anybody, whoever asks me, what do you think, and all these kinds of things. Why do you do what you do? I'll ask somebody to show me New Testament worship, New Testament corporate worship, one song leader. You show me one, and I'll show you 15.
Thank you.
And don't worry about it. Neither one of us will find it, because it ain't fair. But you talking about preaching. We talked about this Sunday evening. Jesus said there's going to come a time where true worshipers will worship him in spirit and in truth. A lot of us worship him, you know, in traditionalism. We come to church, but we don't worship. A lot of us come, we've been churched for so long. We're so regimented and we're so mundane, and we, you know, but we don't have any idea of, just like Jesus told a woman at the well, that same passage, maybe 3 or 4 verses earlier. He said, you're so concerned about, you know, where you worship and how things are being done. You don't even know the one who you worship. And I'm him, and you ain't even know it.
Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy.
That's what a lot of us are, man. We're worshiping somebody, and we don't even know who he is because we're concerned about trivial things that have no meaning and no bearing on anything at all.
And Gary, again, man, we're glad we got you on. My first time getting you on, having a good, long, extended interview with you. We want to do that. But again, for all our listeners out there, again, that the title of this brand new CD that's hot off the press, going to be July, I think, 29th when you'll be getting it. It's called what?
Verse 2.
And you can get it where?
You got to get it. Verse 2, you can get it on our church website, or actually, if you'd like to, man, you can call me, and I'll make sure we ship it to you. You can call me at 405-816-7456. That's 405-816-7456. If I don't pick up, just leave a message with who you are, where you are, and how many you want. And we'll definitely get you taken care of.
Hey, and I can verify to you that you will get it. I know there's a lot of people sometimes they say, man, I had bad experience. But no, let me tell you, I done dealt with Eastside and Gary before. ArchieB word is on that. If you order it, they're going to send it to you. And that's for sure. I do know that they're going to do that. Well, Gary, man, we appreciate it, man. We appreciate you coming on the Total Praise Show here on ACA Radio with your boy, ArchieB. And we're looking forward to seeing you in Jill. Hopefully we can, I don't know if we're going to find any time, but I want to sneak y'all away for a couple hours because I got to return that favor, man. Y'all taking care of me, bringing me. And, man, I feel honored to be able to go in the home of Gary. I mean, I feel honored to be able to go in his living room and sit down.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You coming back this year, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's one of them trips that I mark on my calendar every year. I'm going to do it.
All right. Yeah,
we'll be back. Hey, man, everybody out there, this your boy Gary Jones from Eastside Church of Christ in Oklahoma City. Gary, you got any last words you want to leave the people out there with?
Man, that's it, man. I appreciate it, brother. Got to get that Verse 2 album in your life. It'll definitely bless you. If you can't make it to Jackson at the end of the month, make sure you get out to Oklahoma City, September 17th.
There you go.
For our annual homecoming, Southside Singers, Rayshawn Booker, Dawn out of Dallas. I mean, just tons of people. The man himself, the myth, the legend, ArchieB will be in the house. You definitely don't want to miss it.
There you go, y'all. Y'all got it with your boy, ArchieB. Gary, we'll holler back at you.
Lord, help me to be patient, 'cause you're God. I need for you to help me to be patient, 'cause you're God. Why am I still here? What am I to learn? Where are all the answers? When is it my turn? See, my faith is not what I thought it was, and who I thought I was, I'm not. Help me to be patient, 'cause you're God. I need for you to help me to be patient, 'cause you're God. They used to tell me, son, this life ain't fair, and I know that I'll have my share of trials and cares. Like when you called Hattie home, the next thing my nephew is gone. I'm wondering why you will leave me here. They say that you are God and you are true, but I'm looking at my life and I don't know if it's you. And when my night turns to day, I want to talk to you, but no words to say. I'm calling you, hoping you will one day hear. Why am I still here? Oh, yeah. Where are all the answers? When is it my turn? See my face. No. I've recommitted myself to your will, and anything you ask of me, I will. I need direction in my life. I need some help, a source of life. My faith is weak. I need you to hold my hand. I hope that you can understand my plea. I've tried to talk to friends and nobody has time for me. You're my last and only hope. If you can't help, no way I can cope. I'm simply asking you, why am I still here? I need direction.